What is going on, everybody? Episode 52 with the Slot Master and Russ Factor. Two guys, one slot. How's it going, Russ Factor?
Pretty good, pal. How you doing?
Well, I'm not the worst.
Not the worst.
Been sick the last maybe 24 hours for sure, maybe a little longer. Yesterday, I missed my first day of work in a long
3
time.
decades.
Not 3, maybe 2.
Yeah. You're pretty you're pretty tentative you're punctual to work, and you show up.
I don't like to miss work.
Yeah, I've seen you go to work sick as fuck, dude.
Yeah, I missed it yesterday. Well, at one of my jobs I missed. I went to the second one, and it didn't go great. So was back at it today. But good highlights. I've got to look at highlights. Highlights are I have lost almost 7 pounds. So
silver lining.
It's a huge kickstart to my weight loss journey. But have not felt the greatest. It's not feeling. I'm about. I think my wife asked me, or somebody asked me tonight, or how I was feeling. It's about 70%, 65, 60%.
Yeah.
But how's your teeth? Teeth going all? See, we're like turning into a couple old men. We're talking about the weather. We're talking about how bad our health is. It's just not great.
It's like I said, this has been like a 3-month journey at this point, but I haven't had any regression. It's still kind of there, but it's been getting better every day since the last time we talked about it on the air a week ago. So I think I'm gonna be out of the woods in like 3 or 4 days, hopefully. Just gotta.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, it's nice.
Hi, everybody on TikTok. Hi, everybody on YouTube. Russ Factor's tooth is doing gooder.
My jaw.
It's just I think that I don't know. So not that I normally prepare for this, but I did zero preparation. I was trying to think about what we talked about last week that we could circle back on. The weather and your tooth, how we felt.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Spring is just a ball tickle here in Kansas.
Oh,
but
it's
the
here.
It's
been here. My AC
really?
is pumping. No, not all day. A little bit, though. Around this time of day, though, we're running that AC a little bit already.
Yeah, so I don't know. Episode 52, Russ Factor and the Slot Master on Two Guys, One Slot. Good to be with you on this fine evening. And again, I just don't really remember.
Oh, what's that mean? Hello?
Am I back?
I think we're back.
I think my internet just went down.
It might have been mine. I think
my internet just went down.
My VPN was still running, and
we're back.
Yeah, we're here.
I don't even remember what I was saying, but last week we talked pretty much about the same stuff, the weather and how poor we feel. Mm-hmm. So I'm glad we're back. That was, wouldn't be a podcast without
tiny technical difficulties. Yeah.
A good something that was going on last I guess it was Sunday, was the St. Patrick's Day. I saw you drinking
was that Sunday?
Sipping on a little something.
I sipped on a lot, dude. I felt like that was a week ago. That was this Sunday? You sure? Wow. Yeah, we turned one on that night. Danny Hyphen made some corned beef, and you were like, film it. And I was like, really not a lot went into it. He just put some juice in the pan and threw it in the oven for a few hours.
I mean, it basically was a week ago. It was Sunday, well, I guess it wasn't. It was Sunday.
Yeah.
You were sipping on you some Guinness.
Oh, I didn't like it.
I know, but you were saying waste not, want not,
Well, I
because
had
I
to
was
drink.
live.
Yeah, and I had to drink it because I opened it. That's what somebody was like, just throw it
Yeah.
away. And I was like, but I opened it, so I'm gonna finish it.
Yeah. So you did.
It wasn't good. It tasted very I don't know,
Chocolatey?
aluminum-y. Yeah,
Aluminum.
the taste of Guinness has definitely went downhill in the last 10 to 15 years. I'm not saying
Was
it was
it
ever the
new?
best. Yeah. It's just I just think a lot of these beers like this that shift hands from big companies that own them or whatever. That the quality ingredients get a little cheaper and the taste of the beer suffers for it. So
I'll take your word on that, Russ Factor.
but tonight I'm drinking something that I don't have. I set the bar on the floor for. So I had no expectations of anything good with this nice can of Foster's Premium.
It's like Foster's American for beer. Something that
Okay, maybe it is your internet. I think it is your internet because it just did it again. Are we still live? Chat, let me know if you can hear me and see me. Because it's not me. My VPN is not on anymore. So
over.
I think that was you.
What's on? I don't know what it is, but what's on your TikTok FYP these days?
Oh, it's getting bad. I'm getting a lot more of just those like garbage. You know how people have been uploading parts of like full TV shows in 47 parts forever. I'm getting a lot of that garbage. I'm getting a lot of really low quality live content where somebody's just like, on their other phone looking at everybody coming into the chat trying to get follows and shit. Like, I don't know what the fuck happened to TikTok in this last week alone. Like, my whole algorithm's changed, I think.
I've been getting a lot of this kid who went missing in Nashville, where he was I think his whole family's from like Kansas City, Missouri, or around Kansas City, but he went to Missouri college, University of Missouri, and they were down for a frat party down in Nashville, and he walked out of this bar and never to be found again.
I've heard this story before. Like, wow, Nashville.
His name's Riley Strain, and he's like 6'6", or 6'7", so it's not like he can just up and disappear, but he had just up and disappear. And all these TikTok people are going down there and searching for him on the side of the river.
Oh, that's got to be helping.
Yeah,
because they all have their phones out.
Well, the weird thing about it is they've found more evidence and found more things than the cops have.
Really?
They found his debit card that was over on the side. I think the way that like his route went is he got kicked out of this bar. He was hammered, and then he got
took a little
kicked out
nap
of this
in the river.
I think he's fish food at this point. I think that there's no other way. There's nothing else makes sense other than he ended up in the river because his phone stopped pinging. These two TikTok chicks found his debit card.
Oh wow.
People say he got in this car, but I just don't think that. But however, there are some very, I'm a conspiracy theorist, so there are some things that just don't add up. One of them is this: they had this police video. This cop interacted with him. And they didn't release that for like 7 or 9 days, or 8 days.
Was this after he got kicked out of the bar?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was walking in the wrong direction to his hotel.
Oh.
So he got kicked out. He tried to get into another bar, and they wouldn't let him in because he was too drunk. And then they have like all these videos from different businesses showing him stumbling back home.
Holy shit.
And such. And then it just cuts off right over by this bridge, which coincidentally happens to be a homeless encampment. So there's people coming out saying they talked to him and saw him and said that he was super drunk and all types of things. And then he just disappeared. But they claim that they have searched the river high and low, and nowhere to be found. But I just think that's the only logical explanation for him. It's been. I think he disappeared. I'm gonna have to triple check, but I think he disappeared maybe 10 days ago. March 8th was when he disappeared, and they've got all sorts of folks down there looking for him. All these YouTube people, like the Cajun Navy. They've got American that go pull these trucks out of the river and stuff like that. But coincidentally, they have found another body in the river that was not this guy.
Shocker.
So this guy was missing for a while that they pulled out. But you know, there was also some strange things. He had this super weird shirt that half of it was white and the other half was black. It was a really odd shirt, but he was wearing it, and it had whatever color, like the white side had a black pocket, so it was very extremely recognizable. It wasn't like a black shirt and jeans or whatever. So you could see him throughout this video. And then some lady claimed that she was feeding the homeless, and this dude was wearing that shirt. So I don't know. I don't know what exactly happened to this kid, but the only logical thing that I think happened is he ended up in the river. But the cops are saying no foul play. I don't know. It's just odd. And then, you know, like I say, like 7 days after the kid goes and disappears, they release this body cam footage from the cop of the interaction. And the only interaction was like he's like walking by. He's like, "Hey, how are you?" And then the cop goes, "I'm good." And then he said, "I'm good too," or whatever, you know. But it's just wild. Wow. I mean, sad for the family, though. I mean, you're FaceTiming your kid, and then the next a couple hours later, you're looking for him in a river. It's just,
Jesus,
just odd. I think that the sheriffs have said they've searched like 15 to 20 miles up and down that river of where bodies normally go, and like I said, they found one.
I mean, he's a big old dude. He couldn't have floated that far, could he? I mean, I don't know how it works when you die in the water. Maybe I guess you float for a little while, right?
I don't know. I don't know. And the other thing says is that if he would have fallen in, it was like 15 feet. The trees and stuff would have stopped him. Well, and like this whole, and all of these homeless that live down there, it's like a homeless camp on the embankment, would have seen him fall in.
I'm just thinking if he was stumbling and bumbling and that drunk, he might have just thought, "Oh, well, I'm down here. I'll just relax for a little while," and just
little nappy poo.
Had a little nap in the river, you know.
But you can't get down there. That's the thing. It's like a 15-foot like rocks and trees embankment.
We had to have fallen.
I know. I don't know.
But they would have found. You figured they would have found something from at least the initial impact,
other than a debit card.
Other than a debit card.
My thing is if this homeless dude actually was wearing his shirt.
Yeah.
My guess is he because one of the couples that had an interaction with him, a husband and wife, they saw him stumbling around, and she said, "Are you going to drive tonight?" And he said, "No, I can't even walk in a straight line." And then they got to their car, they turned around, and they saw him leaning over, but the wife said that he was puking. So my guess is that's how his card, maybe he had his card in his little different colored
pocket. Yeah.
And then maybe he got some puke on his shirt, and he took his shirt off and threw it over. That's how the homeless guy got it. Yeah. Would be my, I mean, there's only so many things that could have happened with him. One, he was kidnapped, which, I mean, who's going to kidnap a 6'6" kid? Two, he got in some car, and who knows where the hell he is? Yeah. Or three, he fell in the river. Those are the only three things that could have happened. Nothing else could have happened to him. Because, I don't know, there's just...
That's weird.
It's interesting also that the bar has taken a whole bunch of flack for how they kicked him out. They didn't want to serve him, and then they kicked him out. There was all these rumors that said they kicked him out the back. They have security footage of him walking out the front or being escorted out the front, and a couple of his frat boys, his frat bros, were hanging out with him, went downstairs and then turned back around, didn't go in. But who knows? I don't know. It's just wild. But that's what's taken over my TikTok.
I get none of that.
Well, you'll get it now that we're talking about it. The other thing that's taken kind of over because my wife was talking to me about it, and it pisses me off because I could give two shits about the royal family. I honestly could give zero
how everybody
about
thinks.
the royal
I've
family.
seen a little bit of this where everybody thinks that, what's her name's in danger?
What's her name?
Gone. Yeah. Oh, what's her name?
So she allegedly hasn't been seen since like December, and
there was a video the other day. They saw him walking out of a shop.
But that's 1,000% not her.
Oh, it's not. I don't know these people.
No.
I was like, that looks like jolly old England to me.
But I think the thing about it is I don't think they care in England. I think that only Americans care about these this royal family for real.
No, that's the truth. I know that. I believe I know that to be a fact. Translate that however you will. But
it's weird. I don't care, but like I say, my wife was into it and she was talking to me about it. She was out of town and her sister and her were talking about the royal family or whatever. So then it started showing up on my TikTok about how they're using this body double to cart her around. And the rumor is that she got pregnant and went and had an abortion. That was her surgery. And then the other rumor was that William, her husband, got some other chick pregnant. It's just, which is hard for me to believe.
Like, I mean,
right.
No, Americans care. That's the weird part where I'm like, and as far as I know enough about, like, I know nothing about the royal family. But isn't she the one they like and they don't like the ones that are over here? They got, like, banished or whatever because they didn't want to play ball or something. And then the other one's all fucking, like, all about it.
Unless I don't think that the Prince William or what, I think that's his name. I don't even know.
Who's
Prince
over
William.
here? Harry? Which one's the bald one?
William, I think. He's the old one. And then the ginger's over here.
No,
South
the
Park
ginger
made
one's
fun of him.
balding. That's the thing. He's heavily balding now. It's
the other one's bald. Like
the other one's
completely.
like bald. Yeah, the other one.
The only reason I know is from South Park is when I want my privacy. Leave me alone. I want my privacy.
I'm not saying all Americans, does he? I'm saying that's the only demographic of people that care is American people who live on this side of the algorithm.
Yeah. And so now I get that shit because my wife talked about it. And so now I'm seeing body doubles and I don't even care. I'm not even invested in it. I don't care. I don't know. I mean, the only thing I would say is I doubt that he had got some chick pregnant unless they were related because they don't have sex with people outside of their family members. So
every time I talk to British people and I have British friends about the royals, they just say stuff like, they're all pedos.
Yeah.
So I don't think they care at all.
Inbreds. Right. I don't know.
Yeah, so, I don't get much of the like Facebook ads used to do that shit, but I don't get much of the talky talk and then all of a sudden TikTok showing me shit kind of thing. Like I have to accidentally click on something someone shares me. So that's really weird that like now you're getting the same thing where you talk about stuff and then it just infiltrates. Like I try to yell shit at my phone, but it knows I'm trying to dupe it. So it's like, nah.
I'll share something.
Here's
with
some
you,
more
then
TikTok shop.
Yeah, here's some more battles with Faith gone fishing. And what is the other lady I always see that drives me just
you know what's
crazy.
sad is like I've always said, and this is more true than ever, because every now and then, like at least every couple weeks, I see someone I forgot about that I follow. The worst thing you can do on TikTok if you want to see more content is follow a creator, it seems. Like that's the moment that they just disappear off your feed. Like
right,
what's that?
So if you
do you know that chick that does the puppets that you like, or she sings songs?
Oh yeah.
I followed
Jen.
her forever. I forgot about her. She popped on my feed like 2 nights ago, and I was like, I haven't seen this chick in like a month and a half.
And now we follow her, or not because you follow her.
Yeah.
You know, they don't push out that creative.
And then my follow tab like if you go to the ones that are like following, it only literally like shows me the same like content. Like it doesn't even push me your stuff anymore. It's like just content from the same 3 people, and I follow a lot of people that put videos out. But I don't know. Wasn't TikTok supposed to be gone? How'd that go? Oh, don't they have to? They're pushing towards they have to sell part of the entity.
I don't know. TikTok's not going to be banned.
No.
Nobody's going to take it away.
And it's
Somebody's
funny
gonna buy it.
that right as the end came, like everybody speaking out, going, that was the really shitty part about this, was like going, oh, it's going to be banned, and they kind of pushed that narrative, and like that was never true. It was never going to be banned.
Right. And I don't. And now my algorithm's just messed up.
Yeah, my algorithm's so fucked. I started getting that message though. About contact your representatives. It was like a full-on pop-up on TikTok.
Yeah.
And then the other thing I started noticing that kicked in real heavy this week is if I'm watching content, like I find someone I like last night, I found this guy. He's like a music teacher or something, but his whole gimmick on Twitter is guess this song by the drum beat. So, I sat there probably for an hour watching his content. Every 4th one was an ad.
Oh, really?
Ad. So they're cramming that in, that if you go look at somebody's content, they start sprinkling in sponsored content from just general TikTok.
Somebody
bullshit.
else?
Yeah. And I'm like, this is stupid. Get out of
I was
here.
trying to think of who I was watching last night. One guy I was watching was giving out life advice, but he ended up selling courses. So I can't answer that. Go buy my course. Link in bio. I was in bed pretty much all day yesterday watching this shit.
I can't answer that. You know what? I work with a lot of people. Well, I don't work with them directly, but our software handles a lot of people who sell courses like like coaches, authors, speakers, and things like that. And the first thing that you're able to do as someone in that nature when you're on a live platform is bullshit people for a little while, and then guide them into buying your course. Don't tell people, I can't answer that. You have to buy the course. Get out of here.
Get out of town.
No, you got to tickle them with some words, and then, and there's more on that in my course that's available now. See, I know the whole deal. I hate myself for knowing that shit.
And now that all of the, what do you call it? Like Bitcoin and whatever are way up. There's all these guys trying to hawk Bitcoin and tell you how well Bitcoin's going to do, and then stock guys. I was in this real estate world where this one guy, I think his name on there was Tom Cruise, and he would sit in his house and he'd like, oh yeah, I make
Holy
deals.
Shit.
All I do is make deals every day. Deals, real estate deals. What?
James, thanks for all the super chats. 5. And then Hockey Mom with a $2 super chat. And,
I probably should pull up the chat. I don't even pull up the chat.
And Supersonic's wifey, 24/7. Thanks for coming in for the 13 months.
Dang.
And all those super chats. Thanks, guys.
James Moen, always the MVP. Thank you, man. I greatly
Damn,
appreciate
he just
it.
came with a 10. Thank you so much.
Damn, James, thank you. Appreciate it. Hockey Mom, thank you. Who'd you say? Who's the other one?
13
Supersonic
months.
wifey?
Yep, Supersonic's wifey, 13 months.
Yeah, thank you so much. Greatly appreciate the support. 22 day is going to be Friday, so I'll be at the casino Friday.
Your least favorite day to go to the casino, but your favorite day in the world.
But it's going to be a good day. But the best 22 day is
it's
when
22
on a
day.
Sunday or a Thursday. Those are my faves.
Yeah.
Like it.
Yeah.
I like that.
I have a feeling Friday will at least treat you all right.
And then the other thing that's fantastic is it is March Madness. Sports, Russ, go team, yay. What you can do is you can use code SLOTMASTER at oddsjam.com and help navigate that fantastic sports day. You can see the code right up here, oddsjam.com. Make sure to check them out and tell them the Slotmaster sent you. It's our one and only sponsor, and we don't even get paid for it. They just give me a free login. So greatly appreciate the guys from oddsjam.com. Download them.
Yeah, you get a free trial with that deal too, so you can
you
get
can
on
test
there,
her
peek
out.
around, try it out, see how you feel.
It is one of my favorite times of the year. I like it. So tomorrow will be kick ass. Basketball will start at 11 Central, 10:45 Central, and go all night long. And me and my little brother did a little special something where we put a little bit of cash on all of the underdogs.
Ooh.
So it was a fantastic play, and it looks like Grambling is about to win. So, but man, the Moorhead State just blew it. They were way up going into it. So, excited for that. And again, if you want some help and some guidance, and you guys can try it out for free, oddsjam.com. Use code Slotmaster and check out.
It's more reliable than coming to me because I'll be like, all right, what's the team colors? And that's the only factor we're going to go on. So,
what is the team mascot?
Yeah, team mascot. That's a good one. Team mascot and team colors.
I think that another great thing that is oh, there we go. What did I just do? Oh, I didn't upload. I totally forgot what I was going to say. The KU, normally the team that I kind of watch during the postseason, they're in trouble. Their best guy's out.
Uh-oh.
So I know I won't lose any money on them, I guess, because they aren't going to probably not play too well. But you never know. They may surprise some folks. And if Todd's in the chat, I'm not going to bet on Gonzaga. No matter what he says, I'm not going to pick Gonzaga to win anything. And that's probably what Cody Burton will advise all of his clients too. But who knows? So that's coming up. Shit, right? Tomorrow. Well, they're doing playing games right now, but tomorrow is when the actual tournament starts, and it'll be a kick ass. I can't wait for it. Oh, yeah. What do you got going on this weekend, Russ Factor?
Coming up this weekend, I've got a little quick hitter. Might be one of our shorter videos, but I'm gonna go film a fast food factor because there's a burger I want to try.
Go on. I want to hear a little bit about it.
Jack in the Box has got this burger called the Smash Jack or whatever. I don't really know what its deal is. It looked good, and Jack, I don't know. You don't see. Maybe you do. Maybe they're in like national spots. Do you see Jack in the Box commercials? Are you familiar with the format where it has the guy who just kind of sounds like he's Jack and he wears that big head and he's always narrating the commercials and he sometimes tries to do a little comedy.
Seen those. Yeah, I've seen those.
Yeah. Well, he showed me this burger and they got two variants of it. They got a regular ass one and then they got the one that looks like it has bacon and pickles, but it also both burgers have this special sauce, and I don't know much about it. I've actually tried to kind of keep myself not knowing exactly all about this burger so that we can find out in the video. But I'm going to go over there and I'm going to get a couple. So I've been storyboarding it out a little bit, and I got some little fun shots that I want to... I don't even have to get in the beginning. I can get after the fact. But we're going to go over there, and I'm going to get this new burger, and I'm going to give it a try for you guys and see what I think. Because Jack in the Box is also one of those places that I quite enjoy because they have a really wacky menu sometimes, and it's super expansive, and they do breakfast all day. So we're going to be heading to Jack in the Box here in the next day or so to get some footage and get another video coming for you guys here on Fast Food Factor.
Kick ass.
Yep. So I don't know if I'm going to make it down in time before I leave for my trip, but I heard Whataburger has some sort of Dr. Pepper shake that I was kind of curious about trying.
Okay, that sounds good. Okay.
I might try to go over there and catch a little footage. If I don't have enough time to do a whole thing, we might try another kind of variant where I mix it with something else that I'm doing, or at least get the footage in advance because I want to get as much locked up as I can. But yeah, Jack in the Box is going to be hopefully our next project here that I'm going to be working on over the next few days and getting some video up on the deal for editing. So, yeah.
I like that.
Special sauce.
Nice. Special sauce smash burger. What's it called again?
The Smash Jack?
Smash Jack.
Yeah.
I was looking, I saw a couple not weird things, but interesting things. I think one of my friends sent me that. Did you know that Tony Hawk's kid married Kurt Cobain's kid?
I
Is that like
feel
old
like
news?
I heard that at some. Like when you said it, my brain didn't go, "What?" I feel like I've heard this before.
That's interesting.
When did that happen?
I I don't know. I just saw a headline a couple a little bit ago.
2000. It was recent. 2002. Maybe I never knew that.
2002?
Yeah. 2022.
Oh, 2022?
Yeah.
Why did that just pop up in my feed? So that was almost full 2 years ago.
Yeah.
What was her name? Frances
Bean.
Frances Bean. Oh yeah. What is Tony Hawk's kid's name? Riley.
Yeah.
The other thing that's on my Instagram that I just laugh at. Have you ever seen that Asian guy that goes, "Hey homie, it's Tony. Let me make a sign for you."
No.
Oh, anytime I hear Tony, I was like, "Hey Tony. Hey homie, it's Tony." So he's an Asian guy and he barely can speak English, but what he does is like he'll do a cowboy accent, he'll do an Australian accent, he'll do a British accent, and he always says, "Hey homie, it's Tony." And then they had this, he makes like LED signs. His company, or he advertises these LED signs. And then this one time they tried to throw a curveball, and they had this chick go up and say, "Hi, we're gonna sell this," and everybody in the comments was like, "Hey homie, where's Tony?" Oh God, I was crying laughing. It's so funny. I mean, the internet's funny. The trolls, I love the trolls. It's good stuff. Excuse me.
Got lung butter. Package that up and send it right out to the fans.
Send that right out to the fans. Excuse me. So let's see. April 5th.
April 5th,
right around the
coming
corner.
up.
That is so probably 2 weeks from tonight. We'll be driving up to Kansas City.
Yeah, we're gonna have a tentative show April 3rd. I don't know how that's gonna work, but I think I've got a plan to be able to broadcast from Kansas City.
Okay.
So I think
Okay.
I mean, it only makes sense that we should probably be here 2 nights before the big party.
We should. We've got a few folks going to meet us there, which will be fun. Big Bank Brad, who was in Vegas with us, just committed. He's going to be there Friday night, so that'll be fun. We're going to do a group pull. So whatever you want to give, whether you want to give $50 to the group pull or $100 or $500, whatever you want, we'll have a formulation calculated.
Yeah,
You basically
we'll work
will
it
sell
all out.
buy shares in our group poll. We're going to have to come up with games that we're going to play.
Yeah.
It's going to be in the high limit room, I think, only in Maristar. I need to talk with my accountant to see what he says, because he's like smart with that type of stuff. So that'll be fun. You have to be present in order to contribute to the group fund or the group poll. That's the only way you can do it legally. Bubba's Picks 316 is scheduled to appear. Me, my wife, Bubba's wife, Russ's wife.
When are you leaving?
I think the Thursday night.
No, when are you leaving? Going home.
It's a good question. Maybe Sunday morning.
Think you can give me a ride to the airport Saturday at like 11, 12 o'clock?
Yeah, I should be able to.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to ask
We
my
can work
dad, but I think that my sister and her husband are coming and their car's going to be kind of full. And I was like, well, that sucks.
Oh, yeah, your dad's going to be there, too.
Yeah, but he's bringing everybody and they're going to be loaded up. So I was like, I figured out. Because we thought we had a kind of a conflict with who we're staying with. So we changed our flights because it was supposed to be at 7 o'clock. So I changed it to like 2:50. Checkout's at 11 for me. And then, yeah. We'll sort it out. I just need a lift to the airport, pal.
Okay, we'll settle it. We'll sort it out.
I was like, there's going to be enough people there that I know. I think I probably won't have to get an Uber.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to, but it's not that far if you do. It's like 15 minutes maybe from the airport, 20 minutes tops.
Yeah, so I'm excited. This is going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to be getting out there probably, I don't know when we're all getting there. I mean, it'll be later in the afternoon, probably closer to my check-in time because we're bringing all of our luggage and shit because we're going to, like I said, I'm going to be out there since the previous Friday. But yeah, we're bringing all of our luggage, going to get checked into the hotel and everything. So when
Yeah,
people
we're gonna
start
have-
showing up and hanging out, we'll just figure out how to meet.
Yeah, tentatively we're gonna have. I don't know. I got a couple rooms, maybe an extra room where everybody can meet and kind of hang out. And I've got dinner reservations for a handful of folks, so we're gonna do that. And then after we eat dinner, probably about 8:30 Central Time is when we'll probably go live. But we'll nail that down here in the coming days and get that figured out. I also need to talk with Becky from Becky's Personality
Who
LLC.
just subbed again and gifted a sub.
Wow, Becky, hooking us up with those gifted subs. Thank you, Becky. Thank you, Hockey Mom. Thank you, Supersonic Wifey, and James mowing. I can't wait to get down there and get a little bit of that autumn mowing slot machine working. That was so funny when somebody in the chat said that. But all honesty, I'm not feeling great right now. So I'm probably going to hit the road here. Hopefully we can feel a little bit better, at least by Friday to head to the casino. I've had kind of a long day and not feeling great right now, in all honesty. So probably going to do it. I wanted to come on here and do a little quick show for all of you. So any closing thoughts there, Russ Factor?
No.
All righty, people. Thank you so much. We will see you next Wednesday. I'll be at the casino on Friday and look forward to feeling better and seeing you all then.